Okay, so it's setting us up,
Excellent.
and I believe we are streaming now. Good. So welcome everybody to this Sacred Light call. We're going to be doing a few of these this week, so we're going to share with you um, that schedule so that you know that those are coming. If you are signed up for our Sacred Light, add add to your calendar link, then you will have these on your calendar. And if you're here on Zoom with us, I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat. Where is the chat? My thing looks weird.
You still might need to add me as well to I'm not sure, something. I can't see me with you, but sometimes it's just that way.
Oh, okay. So let me,
But sometimes it's just that way to me, but it's
yeah.
not. So,
So if I spotlight, add spotlight. There we go. Now, hopefully you guys will be able to see both of us.
yay. Now I do. That's looking right. I'm looking at the Facebook where we're streaming. So,
Okay, good. And for
we-
some reason I'm not seeing I can't find the chat on this Zoom. It's
what?
what's going on. But if you oh, here it is. I just had to make my window bigger. Okay, so let me send this to everyone. This is the link to add all of our calls to your calendar. So if you follow this calendar, anytime we have a Sacred Light live stream planned, it's going to automatically update your calendar with that live stream. So I'll put that in the Facebook group when we're done here as well. So today we're going to be taking you guys on a journey for the golden white flame activation. This is a Sacred Light level 3 tool. We're teaching Sacred Light level 2, 3, and 4 in literally next week. We've been planning this for months. I can't believe that here already. We're leaving in less than a week to go to Tulum. And where we're hosting an incredible retreat. We cannot wait for that. And then we're also hosting an online version of the retreat for the certification classes for Sacred Light level 2, 3, and 4. So we're giving you kind of a taste. We've been doing this for a few weeks now, but today we're giving you a taste of one of the tools, the golden white flame. So we're going to talk and share about that a little bit in just a minute, but we want to also tell you the other live streams that we have planned. We're literally planning things right up until we leave next Monday. So tomorrow, April 3rd, we are doing a live stream healing at noon. We're going to be highlighting one of our reclaiming series tools, going deep with this one singular tool, reclaiming my voice. So if you are wanting to be able to reclaim your voice, your throat chakra, really speak your truth, we're going to be running that tomorrow, April 3rd at noon. We'll be live in our Facebook group, Co-Creating Miracles with Kimberly and Alicia, and on our YouTube channel, Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, and on Zoom using the same link that you used to get here today. And then same thing, Thursday, April 4th at noon. We're pretty excited about this. We're going to be using a whole handful of brand new Sacred Light Level 4 tools that we haven't run publicly for anybody yet. And that is one of our technologies that's in Sacred Light Level 4. There's 7 technologies. We're going to be activating the weight chamber, and we're going to be running a brand new healing tool called body trauma. So if you have any type of trauma that you're holding in your body, which is everyone, unless pretty much everyone, even if we've dealt with, a lot of trauma that we're holding in our body, there's always remnants to work on. So join us for that on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we are going to be live at 1 o'clock Pacific time, and we're going to be doing some healing to prepare for the solar eclipse that's on Monday. This is a total solar eclipse. You guys probably know all about it. We're actually going to be in the air flying to Tulum during the eclipse, so that's going to be very interesting. But we're going to really focus on how we really are always in choice, no matter what is going on around us. We have that freedom of choice on a soul level. We're going to be activating the emotional recovery chamber, or possibly the mental recovery chamber. We have not quite decided on which one we're going to use yet. We're going to be working with a level 3 healing tool called Connecting to the Planetary Bodies. And then some tools, Free Will Universe, I think it's in level 3 also. I can't quite remember if that's level 2 or 3. And then Stand Ground, which is from level 2. And possibly a couple of other tools. So join us for that Saturday, April 6th at 1 o'clock Pacific. And of course, the replays will be on our YouTube channel and in our group.
Yeah, and really everything that we're doing on these.
So do we want to say anything about, let's talk a little bit about Sacred Light 2, 3, and 4 that we're teaching from Tulum before we dive into the healing today. We're going to keep these calls really short.
Can you hear me?
Just a reminder that this is happening. We're teaching on April 12th and 14th, all day, full day, full immersion style workshop. We love teaching this way. It's just really fun and powerful to be just saturated in the energy of these tools.
Alicia?
Wait, yeah. I can't hear you.
I know. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, hold on. What's happening? Let me look at my settings.
Yeah.
Aha.
If I say something, can you hear me?
Okay, I should be able to hear you now. Wait, nope. Hold on. Okay.
How about now?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was like,
talking. I was like, Kim's not jumping in. I'll just keep talking.
Well, I tried. You couldn't hear me. It took me a minute to figure out that you actually weren't hearing me. And then there was an echo too that was kind of crazy for a minute, but I think that's resolved now. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I just wanted to jump in and say that all of these things that we have planned for you over the next 4 days, today and tomorrow and Thursday, and then Saturday, are all really going to help you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually kind of navigate those eclipse energies with more ease, more grace, and not just manage and navigate and, kind of have the more coping skills, if you will, for some of that chaotic, can be chaotic energy. Also, these time periods, these sort of portals of time, if you will, also offer incredible gifts for us. But if we're too caught up in our sort of trauma, or kind of down in the, trauma, kind of down in the muck of, hard to navigate emotions and feelings and mental states and all of that, then it's harder for us to really kind of harness the magic that these portals in time really offer us as we move through things like solar eclipses. So, you want to be here, you want to jump into the groups or our YouTube channel if you're not able to join us live, and want to grab what's being offered for you each of these days. And then also, if you haven't, if you're just jumping in here for the first time, maybe you don't know that Alicia and I have been doing kind of a lot of live streams, live calls, series of calls, really since when? February, maybe? We've going up pretty frequently with many healing series, really working with these sacred light level 2 and 3 and even level 1 tools, level 4 tools that are brand new. And all of that brings such deep cleanup work along with amazing activation, DNA activation, cellular, activation, chakra activation, expansion. There's so much that's come through for all of you that if you've missed any of that, it's mostly all on our YouTube channel. It's all in our Facebook group, Co-Creating Miracles with Kimberly and Alicia. And please take advantage of that because there's so much there, and it's all free, and it's all there. It's staying there, which means you get to repeat it and take it deeper. And it's really there to support you in so many ways when you need it. Lots of healing there. So, and then what we're doing tomorrow, even with that reclaiming series, focusing on reclaiming your throat chakra, we're also going to be working with, all things throat. So thyroid gland, thyroid hormones, the throat, the physical throat, as well as the throat chakra and your voice, right? Expression, self-expression through your voice, being able to voice your feelings, your thoughts, and all of that. So really connecting to your power through your voice. And please make sure you're here with us if you can be, or catch that replay. So I feel like that's really all I was thinking to share when I
Awesome.
when I couldn't be heard yet. Talk about reclaiming your voice. I'm like,
oh, maybe we need this today. Apparently, this healing is for us as well, as it always is. As it always is.
Yeah, all these tools that we've been sharing in these series of calls over the past multiple weeks, we use these tools all the time. And sometimes certain tools don't pop up as often to repeat. And when we revisit those, as we're guided to share those with you and our community, they're showing up to be a part of these calls, to receive what we're guided to bring through for our community. We really get almost like, wow, that's right, that tool does this and it holds all of this amazing energy and does XYZ, and oh yeah, and it's almost like a little reunion with some of the tools, and that helps us to kind of bring them to the surface again and really grab what we are both needing from those tools at this time ourselves as we share them out with the larger community. So yeah, these classes these certification courses are just full of expansive, deep, cleansing tools with the end goal of being, reconnected with those higher parts and aspects of self, our sacred power, to be able to understand ourself better, to know ourself better, so that we can accept ourselves and love ourselves on a deeper level, find forgiveness for ourselves where we've been reluctant or resistant, to give that to ourselves. And as we do all of that, our world, our life, our reality, our relationships, our body, our health, everything shifts. Everything changes. We experience miracles. We experience incredible transformation. So thank you again for being here with us. Many of you have been following all of this work through these series of calls that we've been doing. And we just love being here with you and being able to do this work with you. So so that brings us to today, really, right? We have the flame for you.
We're going to be doing the golden white flame. We'll take a couple minutes after we do this to share a little bit more details about the classes that are coming up, pricing, the discounts that are available if you've taken level 2 and 3. So the discounts are available. We've had a lot of questions about these. If you have taken previously Sacred Light level 2 or 3 or both, and then level 4 is brand new. So we'll talk just a little bit more about those after the healing. But today we're going to be taking you on a little bit of a journey called the golden white flame. And we're going to be working with activating our divine sovereignty, which means that when we're really standing in our own sovereignty, we have the ability to remain an individual, to have control over our own emotions, and have control over what we are allowing in to our field, no matter what's going on around us. So the world could be, the people around us could be in chaos, but we have the ability to remain calm and peaceful and in harmony with ourselves when we're really standing in our own sovereignty. So the golden light flame is designed to be used with a specific intention. So that's the intention that we're going to be working with today as a group. So, this is a process that will allow you to embody the energy of what you most want to experience, even when it seems impossible. So, for those of you who are coming to our class, who are going to be getting attuned to this healing tool and this journey, you'll be able to use this with any intention. And we've used this with hundreds of different types of intentions. And it's just a really, really magical tool to use on its own in a journey like we're going to be doing today, or just to bring in the energy of it when you're using a lot of other tools. So, really, it works on the premise that we have all had every single thing that we desire already in one lifetime, timeline, reality, or possibly many different experiences. And there are many reasons why we haven't created those experiences again, but we still maintain that heart's desire, the longing. If we have a longing for something, it's really a longing to return home to that experience. Um, how many times do we just have a longing for home? That's not quite what we are experiencing in this moment. It's really a longing to return home to something or somewhere. This process will activate the cellular memory of that experience that you're longing to return home to. So, today, the sovereignty, divine sovereignty, the experience of being in and embodying and standing in our own divine sovereignty, it simultaneously clears, heals, and dissolves and releases traumas that are associated with these experiences. So, times where we maybe have felt that stripped away from us. Um, that sovereignty stripped away from us from any number of traumatic experiences, right? And it activates a unique blueprint for you, which will allow you to live with this new structure of sovereignty in integrity, discernment, and so we bring in the energy of sovereignty with all of whatever intention that we're working with, whether that's being stepping into your healer self, stepping into abundance, stepping into love, health, whatever that experience is that you're working with today. Of course, it's sovereignty. So that you can create what your heart longs for much more quickly without recreating the traumas, which we do lifetime after lifetime. That's a karmic pattern that we're really moving out of, so that you can embody what your heart desires. So we're going to be taking you on a journey today to do exactly that.
I just have to speak to this tool for a second too, because it's such a versatile tool, but not just versatile either. It's a tool that you can use again and again and again and again. I guess the versatility is in that you can use it for whatever you want to create the experience of more in your life. So it's this one tool has limitless potential in and of itself for yourself. And if you work with clients at all, or love to do healing work for family members or friends, or whatever capacity that looks like to you, for you. Really, this one tool in and of itself, to me, seeing the fullness of what it is and what it offers is worth the price in and itself of Sacred Light level 2, or levels 2 or 3, whichever one it's in. The one
It really
tool
is.
alone
Yeah.
is something that you could use every day if you wanted to. It might be a little much though. It's good to focus in on what you're working to create, but we have so many weeks in a year. If you used it once a week for 52 weeks in the year, and it's a powerful transformative tool to help you create the version of yourself in your life that you're longing for, and that in and of itself is truly worth the price of the class. One tool. But yet there's, of course, multiple that are powerhouse tools in each course. So
Yeah, this is just one of dozens of tools that are in level 3. And when this tool first came in, this is a tool that came in for me. Some of the things that are in Sacred Light classes came in for me. Some of them came in for Kim. Most of them we've co-created together, but a few of them have come in for us individually. And I was guided to use this with, I did 100 sessions in a couple of weeks, 20-minute sessions back to back all day long. That's the way I was guided to do it. It was a very intense experience, but I learned so much about this tool. And one of the people that had one of these sessions, she was agoraphobic. She had not been able to leave her house in like 4 years, other than, something urgent, like going to the doctor or something necessary. She would panic when she got walked outside of her house, but she lived like a block from the beach in Florida. And after using this tool with her one time for that intention to be able to go outside of her house and feel safe, she was able to leave her house and go to the beach for the first time in years. She was able to even drive. And this was years ago. And I haven't talked to her for a little while, maybe a year or so. But the last time I talked to her, it was holding. And that was just literally a 20-minute session using this tool. And she'd been in years of therapy. So that really speaks to the power and the potency of this work, all of these tools. And this is just
Yeah.
one example.
Yeah.
So let's get connected.
Yep.
And we'll record this separately too.
And on that. Okay. So go ahead and get ready, because we're going to work with the golden white flame right now with the intention that Alicia shared already. So we're working with it with a specific focus. And we're going to work with a version of the Sacred Light Connection meditation for that grounding connection piece. So you're really ready, in that perfect space to receive what's coming in for you here. Okay, so here we go. All right, so close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and just begin to focus on your heart and your breath. Okay, just slowing everything down, beginning to breathe longer, deeper breaths. Breathing as if you're breathing in and out of your heart, so that you really begin to experience the incredible connection between your heart and your breath, the partnership that they are in. Slowing it down. Nice, deep, rhythmic breathing with your focus and attention on your heart. Beautiful. Continuing those longer, deeper breaths through your heart. Noticing how with each breath you begin to feel a little bit more relaxed. Your nervous system is calming. Just begin to notice that there is a beautiful pink light that's all around you. This is the energy of pure compassion. Just begin to notice how, as you breathe, this pink light of compassion is flowing into your heart. With every breath, your heart is getting brighter and brighter, glowing with pink light. This is activating your heart and expanding your heart space. Beautiful. And now just continuing those deeper breaths through your heart, taking a moment to place your awareness on the connection within you between your heart and the heart of Gaia. Feeling yourself connecting in with the heart of Gaia deeper and deeper with each breath. Noticing that beautiful ball of golden light in the center of Gaia, the heart chakra of Gaia, our Mother Earth. And just noticing how with each breath, as you connect deeper with Gaia, that golden love light from the heart of Gaia is amplifying in your heart. It too is activating your heart and expanding your heart space. Good. And continuing those longer, deeper breaths through your heart, beginning to place your focus and awareness on the connection within you between your heart and the heart of your higher self. Allowing each breath to expand you within this connection, bringing you into a deep heart connection with the highest aspect of you that you can access in this moment. Just feeling yourself really connect in there with your divine aspect. Beautiful. Continuing those longer, deeper breaths through the heart, beginning to place your focus and awareness on the connection within you between your heart and the heart of Creator, the heart of Source. Allowing your breath to expand you within this connection, expanding you into source of source light as you breathe. And beginning to notice that incredible iridescent source love light that's all around you as well. Noticing how with each breath, this iridescent source love light is also amplifying in your own heart. It too is activating your heart and expanding your heart space. Just taking a moment to notice how all of this light in your heart is combining together. That iridescent source light, that golden love light from Gaia, and that pink light of compassion, all combining together to create an iridescent rose gold light. Just noticing how with each breath, your heart space is continuing to expand. You may become aware of your heart chakra opening in the front and also in the back between your shoulder blades. And you may begin to notice how all of this light is expanding with each breath, filling your entire body, lighting up every cell of your body. And it continues to expand to fill your entire energetic field so that you are in the center of a ball of light that's about 12 feet in diameter. Taking a moment to notice how bright this light is within you and all around you. And holding the intention here to stay really grounded, really anchored into all of this light and into these essential connections as we move into the healing that's coming next for you. We'll go ahead and run Sacred Light Open here as well, really preparing you on all levels to receive the healing in the highest and best way. So running that now, create or change it. Good.
Right. So just really placing your focus and awareness on your heart. Through your intention, just dropping deeper down into your heart, into the most sacred space of your heart. And imagine that here you find yourself inside a beautiful golden temple. Allowing your imagination to create this space, you may see beautiful carvings or symbols on the walls, even sacred geometry floating about in the air. Just taking a moment to allow your imagination to discover this beautiful and sacred space. Noticing inside this temple is an inviting and comfortable place for you to sit down or lie down. Making your way there, taking a seat or lying down. Just feeling into how you have merged with your own divine aspect, really allowing this experience from the perspective of your own divine aspect. And now taking a moment here to allow your soul records to open. This is your Akashic and Galactic records. all experiences that your soul has had, allowing yourself to enter into the field of information of your soul records, whatever that looks like or feels like to you. And from within the space of your own soul records, through your intention, inviting in every aspect of you from every incarnation throughout all time, space, reality, dimension, realm, beyond time and outside of space, where you have been in or experienced the embodiment of your own divine sovereignty, even if it was for a split second or a glimpse. Just allowing these aspects of you to come in to this space. You may see, you may feel these coming in, just using your imagination, knowing that this is happening for you. Good. And now calling in the golden white flame to cleanse and purify, to dissolve and burn away all cellular memories of trauma that is associated with being in, standing in, and embodying your divine sovereignty, cleansing and clearing all energetic signatures and residue of this trauma. See, sense, or feel yourself inside this golden white flame. You may notice that you're being joined here by your divine team. Whoever makes up your divine team, it may be archangels, light beings, ancestors. Just allowing this support as your entire body and being and every aspect of you, all of these aspects of you that have joined you in this space, is cleansed and brought in perfect harmony with the energy and vibration of divine sovereignty. See, feel, or imagine beautiful filaments of golden light coming into each and every cell of your body, moving out into all of your subtle bodies, your etheric body, emotional, mental, astral, and causal bodies. Good. Now calling in the activation of the cellular memories of every point in time and outside of time where you have been in the pure energy and experience of divine sovereignty. Just feeling the empowerment, the connection to your soul that's bringing in. Good. And now activating the seed points within your DNA and in every cell of your body and being. And calling in the blueprint of understanding from your divine aspect of how to live in divine sovereignty with integrity, with discernment, strengthening and fortifying your ability to hold and anchor your own divine sovereignty. And now activating the virtues that are in resonance and support of your divine sovereignty. Good. Just taking a couple moments here to really feel into your embodiment of your own sovereignty. Allowing yourself to feel this in every cell of your body. Just noticing what that feels like in your body, in your heart, in your solar plexus, that divine power. You may even feel your entire pillar of light being strengthened. You may feel more in your body. You may feel more grounded and connected to this planet, more connected to the people around you because you're not being drained by them. Good. We're going to anchor all of this in so that you could hold on to this and bring in the ease of processing any trauma that has been cleared for you here with sacred light closed and divine love and light, calling in sacred light closed now. Create your change it. Good. So just taking a moment here to give thanks to any of your divine team that has shown up to support you, all aspects of you who have joined you for this healing. Bringing your focus and awareness back to your heart, to your physical body, to your surroundings, bringing yourself all the way back into this present moment. And take a deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready.
Ooh.
Good. Welcome back.
Wow.
Okay.
That was powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Not only could I feel how much everyone is receiving that's here with us live, but I could also feel what Alicia and I ourselves were needing from that today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So much healing. And also, one of the things that we both love so much about being able to do these kinds of calls with a group, with you, is I can also really feel, as Alicia was talking and, bringing all that energy streaming in and all of that, how we also have that amplified transmission of all that's coming in and through for people, for all of us here, through that healing by the connection, by the power of our connected hearts and the unified intention.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really, really powerful when we do this kind of work as a group with that unified intention. So that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because wow, my heart skipped a beat and felt lighter instantly. Wonderful.
Yay.
Sharing. I made my
So
so much
this is,
yawning, so much
yeah.
clearing.
Yeah, that was a lot. This particular tool is a lot. And so you might want to listen to this replay a couple times if you really felt like you were receiving a lot of clearing. And just a reminder, this is one of 5 live streams we're doing this week, believe it or not. So we're keeping these pretty short, although this ended up being actually 45 minutes already. Our intention was to keep it like 20 minutes, but that's hard to do. So we'll be back tomorrow at noon Pacific time. I did drop the link to the calendar that you can follow for Sacred Light live streams. Any live stream that we do in the future will automatically show up on your calendar with the Zoom link to join us. And if you follow that calendar, you'll also see the topic for all the calls that we're doing this week. So tomorrow we are here at noon. We're going to be working on reclaiming your voice. Thursday, we're going to be using some brand new Sacred Light Level 4 tools, the weight chamber. So this is going to be helpful for you, even if you're not working actively on your optimal weight, whether that's dropping weight or gaining weight. We're gonna be working with body trauma. So any trauma that we're holding in our body, which is relevant for everyone. Um, and then Saturday, we're going to be working on really helping prepare us all for the total solar eclipse happening on Monday, the 8th. So do join us for those or watch the replays. And then just briefly to mention again, our immersive workshop that we are teaching for Sacred Light certification classes level 2, 3, and the brand new level 4, April 12th and 14th. We're teaching live from Tulum. So even though you won't be there with us in person, you'll really be immersed in that energy there. That sacred energy will be in the middle of the Mayan jungle, a really, really sacred space in an incredibly beautiful retreat center resort that we've booked the entire resort out for our group. We can't wait to be there. So you can join us virtually from Kabaloom in Tulum if you are feeling called to these classes. We do have a bundle that is 40% off if you were to purchase these classes individually. So it comes out to 22.22. We also have a 6-month payment plan option. You can find that if you go to our website, co-creatingmiracle.com, and click under classes. It's the first one there. I did drop the link also in Zoom and on the Facebook.
I just dropped it in there again too. Yep.
Perfect.
Dropped it in there again too. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's dozens of tools that are in these classes. Sacred Light Level 4, it's a brand new class. We have over 40 tools plus 7 technologies that have come through. We normally pass our technologies on in co-creating miracles with Sacred Light, but we were really guided to create these healing chambers for specific intentions. So I'm going to briefly run down the tools for you for Sacred Light Level 4. Anxiety and worry be gone. Sacred Light Medical Trauma, Unconditional Golden Love, Sacred Light Sexual Trauma Healing. And then we have several different series. So we have Sacred Light Weight Harmony series, which includes weight to ensure your survival, body balance, which is addressing hormone issues, restoring body harmony, which is addressing detox issues, loving and forgiving your body, clearing self-loathing and body identity issues, body trauma healing, which we're going to experience this week on Thursday, and liver support. So even though this has an overall focus of weight harmony, these tools are useful for everyone. Everyone really needs these. Sacred Light Detox Harmony series, which includes emotional detox, mental detox, and physical detox. The Pathogen Harmony series, which includes Lyme release, virus release, bacteria release, Epstein-Barr virus release, parasite release, fungus, mold, and yeast healing, sugar flush, chronic fatigue healing, COVID vaccine and vaccine trauma healing, the COVID healing, and powering up your immune system. And Sacred Light Body Harmony series, we have different series within this. We have the digestive series, emotional harmony, microorganism harmony, and digestive nutrient harmony. Lymphatic and immune series, which includes emotion and pathogen harmony. Nervous system, which includes emotion, pathogen, and dysregulated nervous system. Respiratory, which includes environmental harmony, emotional harmony, and pathogen harmony. And cardiovascular system, which includes emotional and pathogen harmony. And reproductive series, which includes emotional, environmental, and pathogen. And that's a series that we're going to be expanding on for Sacred Light Level 5 in the future. And then 7 healing chambers. These are amazing. We've been using these and they're just blowing our minds. The immunity chamber, sleep chamber. I've been using this every night and I've been getting really good sleep. Recovery chamber series, which includes the mental recovery, emotional recovery, and physical recovery. And then the detox chamber and the weight chamber. So those are the tools. And there's a couple of ones that aren't on this list that actually have just come through. This often happens when we're getting ready to teach a class. New things will come through that we're like, we have to add those. So we'll be sharing more about those soon, probably on one of our live streams this week.
Yeah.
So
It's
if you,
exciting. We're
it
thrilled.
is.
All of these tools, Sacred Light Level 4, levels 2, 3 are always exciting, but we can't help but be a little extra excited about level 4 because it's been a long time in the works, and it is nothing just short of, surpassing everything we really expected for it. We knew it was going to be big, and I think that's why it's also taken some time to just be the right timing
Yeah.
for all things to kind of come together for it to be all that it's intended to be. And well, I just wanted to share too that when you're going to be receiving, we're going to be teaching all of this in just 2 days, which is a kind of a wild thought, but it's going to be the kind of the quickest way we've ever worked with, or formatting that we've done for courses, where you can learn so much so quickly, like, just become equipped with all of these tools so quickly and really get out into the world and work with these tools, so fast. By the time, we're teaching 2 and 3 on the 12th, we're teaching level 4 on the 14th. And then you guys just get to kind of hit the ground running. Those of you that are joining us, with all of these tools, start to work with them, play with them, support those you feel called to support with them beyond yourself, right? And you'll be able to, do this work really exponentially. When you're attuned to these tools and you can run them for yourselves, you can do that in 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and repeat them as often as you want. You don't have to go find an audio of, Alicia did this healing over here, or Kim and Alicia did this over here, and it's 10 minutes or it's 5 minutes, and where is it? And, you just have all of these tools to pull from, to draw from, for whatever healing support you need in any given moment. So it's really incredible value when you become attuned to these tools, and creates the sort of the vehicle for rapid transformation and growth in your life. So can't wait to do that. We did, in an email that went out, I just want to address really quickly, it was misprinted, that at the end of day 14, 12, 14, you'll be fully certified in 2, 3, and 4. So that's a little bit of a misprint, because we do require some practice hours before you can become certified. So those hours are, 5 hours kind of across the board of practice, 2, 3, and 4, just playing with all of the tools. 2, 3, and 4, we understand that when you get to this place with us in this training, you've already completed the Sacred Light Level 1 prerequisite, or you've already taken energetic allergy healing with me, or sacred soul alignment with Alicia, or sacred soul symbols with Alicia, and you have those foundational understandings, teachings, and skill sets. So some of you don't need, honestly, we understand some of you don't need 5 hours of practice to be certified in some of these tools, because you're experts in across these modalities already. But there are some that are coming in that really are new to our work, and they're coming through the Sacred Light pathway and do need those practice hours. So so that's the deal. So it's not immediate, hey, I'm qualified for my certificates for levels 2, 3, and 4. After day 14, you will need to complete some practice hours. But
That's going to be no problem, because you're going to want to play with these tools.
Right.
So
Exactly. Easy
yeah.
peasy, really. And then just that mention too, that if you've taken Sacred Light levels 1, 2, or, let's look at Sacred Light level 1 just for a sec. If you've taken that in the past, but you didn't come through for the retake that we just completed in February, where we expanded the class, there's new tools in the class, there's a whole new attunement just to really get you in tune with this modality itself that came through. It's really important. So we're actually requiring you, if you haven't taken that retake, you will be required to do that, to join us for Sacred Light levels 2, 3, and 4. So I think that's fairly clear, but we don't talk about this all the time in all of the places. So some of you may have missed that. So we just want to reiterate that. But we've made it so easy for you to do that. It's just $97 for you to have that retake on a class that's worth multiple times that. So even for the retake.
10 times, over 10 times that.
That's right. So
Normally $9.97.
So if you need that, It's not on the website. It's not on our websites. You can't find that it might be somewhere. It's in some places, but if you need
Yeah,
it,
it's in the groups. It's in our certification groups. If you
okay,
can't find it, you can also um, just email hello@cocreatingmiracle.com. Jill says the new version is such an upgrade. The investment is a bargain
for
for
sure.
2, 3, and 4. Yeah. And if you've taken 2 and 3 and 4, and I have to
True.
hop off here in a second because I have a client, but
Yes,
um,
yes.
if you've taken two or three before, you get a $500 discount for each one of those levels. So if you've taken both of them, that's $1,000 discount, and that makes Sacred Light level 4. You're getting at a discount of $275 off of what it would be on its own. So you're still getting a good discount for those of you who have come through 2 and 3 before.
Yeah.
So if you can't find those codes, which are in Kajabi, you can email hello@cocreatingmiracle.com. And I think that's all we have time for
I think
today.
it is.
So we'll be
See
back
you tomorrow.
tomorrow at noon Pacific time, wherever you are joining us from today. So we look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you. See you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Okay.
Much love,
Bye for
everyone.
now.